So, Om Shanti, and lovely to be here, and thank you for coming, and it's my pleasure. Let me ask, who has not done the Brahma Kumari's Rajyog course? Just raise your hand. Who has not done? Just raise it a bit high so I can see. Okay. So, well, we have one lovely lady here. The rest, all of you have done the basic course? Yes? Wow. Okay. So it's a challenge for me to make it interesting, right? So my true self is the topic for today, right? So whenever we are addressed anywhere, who are you? Who are you? We give our name, right?
Yeah, we give it a name that we're called by.
Yes. So usually we say like, I'm Amarji, and there are a lot of labels that come with Amarji. I'm a sick woman. I'm a mother, a grandmother, a sister, a daughter, an aunt. Huh? So many relationships, a friend, a companion. Yeah, I have so many titles. But when I came into this world, when I'm a little baby, I'm in my mother's stomach, right? How do we all come into the world? Through our mother's womb, right? So I come out from the womb, and in the womb, I don't have a name, right? And when I come out into the world as a little baby, do I have a name? No. I'm just a baby. I have no labels at all, right? What happens the moment baby is born? We give it a name. Or we try to give soon. Earlier days, they took many days to give a name. Nowadays, they are giving the name before the baby is even out. What happens with the name is, welcome brother and welcome sister. Just a quick question, have you done the Rajyog course before? You have, okay, that's good. So the name is given, and then we become that. We become, for all of you who have done the Rajyog course, it's a good way to see how I'm doing it, so that you can teach it like that, you can share it like that. And it takes you deeper, of course, right? Welcome. I become that. You are a sick woman. You are, to me, my mother will say, or father, hey, this is our little girl. They'll call me Kiran. My nickname is Kiran. My real name is Amarjeet. You go to this school, you go to that school, you eat like this. Don't eat beef. Don't this and do that. When you go Gurdwara, cover your hair. You think, so I become that. So if I was born to a Christian woman, how would I be? I would be Mary, or I would still have the same face. And supposing the nurse, let's say I was born, and for some reason I wasn't given to my parents to bring me up. I was given to somebody else to bring me up, a Christian mother. I would still look like this, but I would be Mary or Elizabeth. And I would go to church, and I would eat beef, and I wouldn't cover my hair. But I would still look like this. So who am I? Who is my true self? And if I was given to a Muslim mother from birth, then I would be Aithan or Nasreen or any of those, Sheila or any of those. These are all my friends' names, by the way. So I would go do namaz, and I would be different. Maybe wear a burqa. Yeah. So who am I? What is my true self? So that means all of us sitting here, we are nurtured. We are not nature, right? Because we are what the world has made us. Just to think about it. Yes or no? Yes. Feel free to disagree with me. So we are what the world has made us. And then growing up, all these advertisements, every woman has to wax and do their eyebrows and cut your hair to look pretty and put the lipstick to look nice, we get psyched, right? And that's one of the reasons that in the Sikh religion they don't cut their hair and they try to be as natural and simple as possible. And you don't touch because it's natural. It's like God has created you, right? You are God's creation, right? We all know that we came into this world, it's the creators. Anybody doesn't believe in God here? It's okay for me to say God then. So we are all God's creation, right? So if He created you like this, then do you think this needs powder, blush on, eye pencil, lipstick? Do you? That means His creation is not beautiful enough? We have to go and beautify it? You know, the thought process, right? So that was what Guru is probably I'm from the Sikh religion, right? Felt. But I'm sorry to say, right now, even the Sikh men who have beautiful beard, they will put all the things on it to make it look nice. And it takes hours to get it to groom themselves. So it's no more natural again. So the idea of being natural and close to nature in God, the way God sent, is disappeared. But if you look at the dadis of here, like Dadi Janki, Dadi Kulsa, any of the dadis, they were natural. They never went to the barber, they never cut their hair. They didn't think about it. Not that they didn't want to do it, it just wasn't something to be thought about because it's natural. So anyway, just to say how we are psyched by the world with all these. Then we grew up with all these romance. That love is holding hands and hugging and having a mate, Everywhere. I love Bollywood and I love I loved it because I grew up hearing those songs and you become like the Bollywood queen. Yeah? And so obviously you're going to fall into that trap that I need a tall, dark and hand. All the Mills and Boons books. All the masquerade Mills and Boons with the Duke and the Earls. And I used to read all those as a young girl growing up in boarding school. So you become that and you look for that. And my husband must be tall, dark and handsome. Wrong. We never thought he should be loving, kind and compassionate. Yeah, we just wanted tall, dark and handsome. And money. Money is good. Yeah. So who are we? What is my true self? I never had an identity. I became what everybody made me. Yes or no? Anybody that came into my teachers taught me whatever they taught. I'm a very good speaker and a very good storyteller today, thanks to my art teacher in Waverley, in convent school. Her name was Mrs. Sanyal, and she was amazing. She had these big eyes, and she would put this kajal and her expressions and the way she told. I know all about the Gita through her. I lived in a convent school, but I knew everything about Hinduism because she would tell us a story of the Gita. And so I am a good storyteller thanks to her because I loved the way she told the story. I would sit and look at her, I didn't need to go to a school to learn the art of presentation. I became an automatic presenter. Anyway, so who am I? What is my true self? So this is a light one, and if anybody has any question at any time, just raise your hand and it can be interactive as well. Okay? So when we ask my true self, there's another illusion that I would like to dissolve. I wrote that. These are my words. Do you think anything, like when somebody's sending a quote and they put their name beneath it, Shanti, welcome brother, that they wrote it or they thought of it? In today's messages that are going around, we all know most of it is coming from where? All the positive messages, or we know where it's coming from. These messages were not around 80, 90 years ago, 50, 60 years ago even. So people are putting their names to messages that are not theirs. People are becoming coaches and quoting and putting their name to it. Is that mine or me? What is mine? I did my PhD in Raj Yoga. I had the blessing. I didn't need to do a PhD. I was already doing a lot of service. There's a sister, you want to move a bit so I can see your face? I can't see your eyes. Yeah. You know what? The art of listening lies in the eyes. So look into my eyes. Look into my eyes and you will find. Right? So I used to be a very good teacher, a very good student because I always looked at my teacher. So I was topped without studying much. I believe because I looked at the teacher, into her eyes. And eyes are the windows of the soul. And who is speaking? We will come to that. Not me, but the spirit. But we will come to that. So I was touching on the topic of what is mine. Who? My true self, right? So we, for example, I did my PhD, I was saying, I didn't take ownership of it. There's no copyright, no need, because it's not mine. There's nothing in there that was mine. Everything is borrowed, everything is, I did, my PhD was Brahma Kumari's Raj Yoga, increases happiness and life satisfaction. Case studies in Thailand proven through Oxford Happiness Index and Life Satisfaction Scale. So two indexes to prove that it increases happiness and life satisfaction, and it was completely proven. There was a huge scale of people in my case studies. Some were 16-year-olds, some were 70 years old, some was a maid, some were businessmen and executives and business owners and military person and a depressed woman and a very depressed woman. And everyone came up out of it with flying colors after doing Raju. Everybody's scale rose much higher than even the person who was positive and happy from the questionnaire increased. So it increases for everyone, confirmed. We know that, right? Those of us who have done the course will know that. It changed my life. And the first chapter is, who am I? You were the one who had not done yet. You got to do this. Who am I? What is my true identity? When we want to know about our identity, there's only two things we have to look at. My birth and my death. So we went just now into the birth, how I came into this world, right? Now let's go into the last scene. And the 6 scriptures talk about the last scene a lot. The 9th master, Guru Tegh Bahadur, his words are very popular. Slok Melanoma. It's all about death. Why? To know my true self. Without seeing death in the face, you can't know your true self. Let's look at ourselves. I'm alive here, moving. Let's say suddenly I have heart failure. Anybody can have heart failure anytime. You see people are dropping dead like that, right? Nowadays we can imagine that, which before we could not imagine. It didn't happen before, did it? People didn't just drop dead. Now it's happening. Before you had to be sick or accident to die. Now it's just like in the sleep, someone fell off the bed and died. Someone's in the bathroom and they're dead. It's like, what? It's like the soul gone. So let's look at Amarjit sitting here and suddenly she drops dead. She's lying down here, dead. What's the difference between my dead body and my alive body? I need some answers now. Breath? Okay, breath is gone. What else? We say the soul is gone, but let's look at what is gone to know who is the soul. Who am I? So to know who am I, you have to see the difference between a living body and the dead body. So simple. That's who I am, right? Dead body is clear. No, I am not there. Something has gone, right? I'm dead here. My mother will come and she will say, my mother loves me the most probably, or my husband, and they will say, oh, she's gone. You have to burn this body or bury this body. They will not say Amarjit. They will say this body. It will be burned, it will be buried. So it's not me. Is it me?
No.
Sure, everybody agrees the dead body is not you? But I'm sorry, we're taking care of this dead body so well when it's alive that we forgot to take care of the one that is keeping it alive. So let's look at the dead body again and look at me alive. What is missing in the dead body? Again, same question. Breath is good.
Soul.
No, I don't want to hear the word soul because we're describing what the soul does. We are describing who am I. It's very easy to say I'm a soul.
The being, no?
That's not an experience, that's knowledge. Being what? Being what?
Conscious.
We
It's
know
the
the
spirit that's calling.
I know that. We've decided she's dead. So something is missing between the dead body and the alive body, and we've realized that something has left this body,
The spirit.
which is me. Amarjit has gone. That's what I said. My mother said, my husband said, she has gone. Amarjit has gone. So what's lying is a corpse. Correct? Now that Amarjit that's gone, that's who I am, right?
Yeah.
Or is it this lying on the floor? Who am I?
That's just the elements.
That's the 5 elements.
5 elements.
Very good. Panch Tattva. So that is lying on the floor, right? So what you see in front of you is these 5 elements. So the one that is gone is who I am. Is that correct?
Yes, the being, isn't it? The human.
So
is the
that's
person.
the body, and the
Human,
being or the
yeah.
spirit or the soul
Yeah.
has left.
As we say,
That's who I am, right?
as we say, human being, but human is the physical thing, isn't
I
it?
don't want to go into
No.
yeah,
Just
but
saying- just
human
saying,
being,
when we
body
use it,
and
when we say that, no?
in Gurbani they say there's a very nice word, it's not coming to my mind, that geopind. Geo and pind. A body is pinned. Anyway, so I'm trying to describe the one that is gone. I'm trying to describe who am I, my true self. What is today's topic? My true self. It's not just knowing I'm a soul or I'm a spirit or hearing. It's the experience of who am I. Now describe who am I. I'm the spirit, right? That left the dead body, right? So what do I do? What do I do is very easy. Whatever the dead body cannot do, I do. Yes? Whatever the dead body cannot do because it's dead, who's doing?
power of soul.
The being is doing, the soul is doing. Is it making sense? Especially the one who hasn't done the course. It's going to be an eye-opener, and you've come to the right class. So I'm doing. So what am I doing? Let's go into the detail. What am I doing? So I'm the one. What is this body alive doing? I use the eyes to see. So who's seeing? I'm seeing the spirit that left. Not the body. So these eyeballs cannot see without the soul, the spirit, right? Because the dead body's eyeballs are right there, but it can't see. The dead body's nose is there, it can't breathe, it can't smell. The dead body's mouth is there, it can't speak, it can't taste, it can't eat, it can't breathe. The ears are there, can't hear. The hands are there, can't move. The blood is there, can't flow. The heart is there, not beating. The intestines are there, not working, not functioning. The nervous system, the brain is there as an organ, but it's not working. Is the brain thinking? No. So it's not thinking. So one of the hidden things that is being done is, so these we talked about a lot of the physical movement of the body, right? The eyes, the five senses, and sense of touch, and also the inner workings of the human body. So that means I, the soul, am the life-giving force, energy that keeps the human body alive. Correct?
Yeah.
So who am I? Guru Nanak puts it in a very beautiful word. Sebhang. In Mool Mantra, there is a word that says Sebhang. Self-illuminating. I am a self-illuminating soul that when I'm in the body, this energy makes me alive, makes everything happen. That's only one side of the coin. Let's look at the other side of the coin, which is more important. What else do I do that is not common factor? Because each one of us sitting here is a human being. Are we different or are we same? We're different, right? Yet we're same. Your eyes see, your nose smells, your mouth hears, all of us common factor. So that's the life-giving factor is the common factor. Your intestines are working, your heart is beating. That's a common factor. So that side of the coin we're not going to look at. We're going to put it away. It's the common factor that 8-9 billion souls on earth, we all have that life-giving force. That is not in our hands, that we came in the womb of the stomach and we made the baby alive and we became the baby and we came and lived a life and we will leave this life, right? So that's clear. So what makes me an individual? How are we each one? 8-9 billion souls different. Very good. Personality. Personality means, what is it? Break down personality.
Sanskars, habits.
Very good.
behaviors.
Yeah. So those are our personalities, our sanskars, our habits, our nature. Where is that coming from? Again, when I'm born, I probably had some old sanskars from some past life, but most of it has been borrowed from this life. Borrowed. Yeah. So we borrow habits as well. Yeah. For example, smoking is not good, but if I see a film actor that I love smoke and he looks so cool smoking, I gotta try it. Influence? Is it my thinking? No, I got influenced. The doctors know it's not good for health, yet there are many medical doctors, lung specialists who smoke. Habit? Uncontrollable? So, yes. So one of the things we do is, one of the things that makes me different from each one of you and each one of you different from each other is sanskar, habits, nature. What else?
Costumes that we wear, say different roles.
Yeah, that's fine. The external body is different, yeah, but we are not going to talk of what is visible, because what is visible is not who I am. We're talking about who I am. So this being different doesn't matter. It's not who I am. We've discovered that whatever you see with the eyes, whatever is the dead body, this skin, this hair, this eye, that we look different is the dead body, is the 5 elements, is not who I am. Correct? We've concluded on that, right? So that is not how we are different now, because that's going to be burnt and buried. How are we different? Karma is good.
Because you've got the fierce spark of individuality.
That's the
why.
sanskar, the nature, the habit of individuality, yeah. And what did you say, karam? Karam is action. What is the action? Where is the action coming from? Action is again hands and legs and again doing. So that's
Intellect.
Yeah, she's the teacher, no? When you say intellect, let's make it baby language, okay? Before we go to good big words. So I like karam, so action. Now who is controlling the action? How and what is in charge of controlling the action? Not the brain, because the brain is an organ. The heart is an organ. What does the brain do that we say the brain does? Come on. Think.
Thinks.
So
Judges.
what makes us all different? Thoughts. Our thinking. whatever you're thinking right now, each one of us is
They're different.
completely different. So very simple, baby. We think differently. It's very difficult to understand each other because you are thinking whatever you're thinking and I'm thinking whatever I'm thinking, and how the hell can we get along together? Because you're saying something and I'm understanding something else and miscommunication is happening. Our thoughts are the problem, right? And the thoughts are the key input. Because whatever you are thinking is what is going in, and then the action is coming out. So the karam is the result. So we're not talking about result. That's action, in the field of action. Yes?
But your thoughts are influenced by the sanskar, so
That's like who laid the hen and the egg or the hen. Because she's saying the sanskar controls the thoughts.
some of it, not all
And,
of it, it's what you've grown up with.
Yeah. So
you can
again,
think a certain way, or what if you're following a certain person on YouTube or Instagram.
you know,
Influence.
it's like I said, it could be either. But let's say I'm born as a baby. What goes in, the input given to me by outside goes inside me through my thoughts, no? Through the ears, I hear. And when I hear, I start thinking what I'm hearing. I start thinking what I'm seeing. If I look at chocolate sundae ice cream, I start thinking, oh, is this tasty or not? Immediately I start thinking. I start seeing. Yeah? And I start. So these are what the soul does. What does the soul do? The soul sees through the eyes. The soul feels. So another big thing besides thinking is feeling. Arey, you all have done the Raju basic course. Nobody knew that? Yeah, well, there's always something new, isn't there? You got to know this because this is what we're going to use in meditation. If you don't know this, you can't meditate. Who am I is the most important chapter. And this chapter never ends. I could sit here and talk about who am I for 3 days and 3 nights and never get tired and never end. So what I'm going to share with you is just tip of the iceberg, okay? Luckily it's the tip that you all haven't heard. Anyway, so we're looking at how are we different from each other, correct? So we've decided that our sanskars are different, our habits and natures are different. Ding, one ball. We've decided that our thoughts are different. Yeah, we're clear? Our thoughts are different. Yeah, action we're not looking at because action is result. So our thoughts are different, and with the thoughts, what someone puts in, it's like the input in the computer, right? Sanskar is actually the result also, but it's part of that process. Okay, because sometimes a baby is born with particular, like twins are born. One is crying all night, and one is such a sweet boy. And the mother's like, I didn't do anything. Both of them were born from the same womb. I feed both of them the same milk. I know why this one is crying and crying and crying, and this one is sleeping so sweetly. I didn't put any input in that. The mother will feel, I haven't even started any input. But so that's the sanskar part, which comes even from previous birth. But it's an input anyway, because your habit, your nature is not yours, which we already concluded. We are not nature, we are nurtured. Yeah. So even that pre-sanskar, pralabdha sanskar from a previous birth or something, is input in that birth and stamped into the soul. It's easy to understand. It's like memories. Sanskars is also memories. Okay, part of sanskar is memories. Unconscious, conscious, subconscious, all the layers of memories, whether you know it or you don't know it. Okay, agree? Like I don't like beef. I don't think it's because I don't like it. It's because I've never eaten it. But I think I don't like it. It's a sanskar. It's an input that was put in me before I even tried it out. So it's not me. It's not nature. It's nurture, right? Very simple. If you are a Muslim, you probably like black a lot because they wear burqa, which is black. They better like it. Oh, you love your face to be covered and everything. You feel not good because that's the way they've been brought up. Yeah. And for us, we can't. person looking at a sick man with so much beard and a turban will say, oh my God, must be so hot, must be so difficult to manage. Yeah? But the person who is living it from birth, that must be so funny. You have to sit and shave every single day. What a terrible, what an effort. You know? So it's different. And then you have to sit and make sure your hair is nice. We have the turban, we look nice. I wore a turban for many years, so I know how it feels. Oh, you feel uplifted and royal and regal. Trust me, I've tried it. So if you don't try, you don't know, right? Anyway, nature and nurture. So we are nurtured, not nature. So now we got thought and feeling. Now, dead body doesn't feel. Nobody said that. But we decided it's the dead body feels? No. Feeling as in even touch and feeling as in hurt, pain or love or joy, any sort of feeling. The dead body doesn't feel, right? So who's feeling everything? Me, the soul. Yeah. So I, the soul, feel, think, have sanskars, have memories. Correct? One more thing. What else? This is the main thing that's going to take your yoga to another level. What does the soul do? Simple, very simple. Come on, Raj Yogis, wake up.
It controls the body, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's already been said. It controls. It's not control. It's the one that runs the body. That is a life-giving factor that
I used the wrong
you,
word.
because you can't tell the eyes don't see.
Yeah.
You're not in. We are talking about the part that we are in control of.
Yeah.
That makes you and me different. We are in control of, because the automatic part, that is a common factor, we are not in control of. So the eyes seeing, the heart beating. I cannot tell my heart, don't beat enough. Or I cannot tell my intestines, I don't want to feel hungry. Come on, stop feeling hungry. It's not listening to me. So this is automatic. It doesn't listen to you.
Yeah.
Don't hear, it will hear. Don't see, it will see. You know, unless you shut it. So, what is one more thing?
Performs actions through body.
Performs actions through body. She said action, but action is also everybody. 9 billion souls on earth. Is there anyone who doesn't perform action? So we're looking at what is different in each one.
The soul is immortal.
Those are sayings. Why do we say it's a good point to talk about? Because we are talking about who am I.
Yeah.
Immortal is another point that we haven't reached yet, but it's a good point. Immortal, because I come in the mother's womb and I'm this individual light being or something that cannot be seen. Sure, it cannot be seen, right? And it comes in the womb of the mother and it leaves the dead body. So it's probably very tiny to go into the womb of the mother. It's probably tinier than an atom. So the Indian word Atma comes, atom, the English word atom comes from the word Atma probably. Atom is the smallest known structure that is visible by the microscope or whatever. So Atma is tinier than an atom. Okay, so it's very, 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 very tiny. Okay, and so that's why it's not visible. Before we thought it was big. When we saw the movies and they showed the ghosts, the shadowy figures, I thought that was the soul. So when the soul leaves, it's that big. But you know what? That's actually the aura. The soul living in the body, like I'm a spirit in this body, right? So what happens is the spirit fills up the energy like how would I give it? Like supposing you open a light bulb in a dark room. It fills that dark room. It's in that dark room space only. If you open the door, then the light will go out. So the soul is contained in this body, so it fills the space of this body. So when the body dies and the soul leaves, it's still contained in that body. You understand? That light is still, the aura is only that much. Because you've restricted your aura to this body. So that's why the saints and the high souls, when they say they have a huge aura, because they have gone beyond this body, they have allowed their energy, their vibration to flow beyond the boundaries of the body. And in Raj Yoga, we learn that we are endless, right?
I had a near-death experience.
That's,
Well, actually, I left
wow.
the body. I left the body and I saw my body down. I was going up this tunnel and this huge light, and I looked down and I saw my body and the dead baby. The voice I can still hear. I said, "You have to go back. I'm coming." At this moment, I came back to life. I was on an operation table, and they told me that everything stopped. They thought I was dead, actually. But I came back to life. That's why I'm here.
It's very good. It's to have a near-death experience makes it easy to understand that you are not the body. But even without a near-death experience, seeing my dead body right now here in front of me, what am I doing? This is what the soul does. What did she say she did? And what did I just say I did? That's what the soul does. Come on. I'm trying to make it a bit interesting. So, is the curiosity aroused enough? Should I reveal the answer? You want to know? Do you really, really want to know?
Yes.
Now I'm using ICF. It sees. The soul can see. And that's why third eye. There's no visible eye out there, but there's an eye inside that sees differently from these eyes. I'll give you an example. I'm sitting here and the teacher is teaching and she's a bit boring, so my mind goes to, I'm going to go home and do this, and I'm going to go, I need to do this, and okay, look, what are you doing? You're having thought. We think we're having thoughts, but with each thought there's a vision. Red rose. Everybody sees a red rose. Right? I'm the magician. Monkey, everybody sees the monkey. I'm in control of your mind. That's what the magicians do. They use your visualization power to control your mind. So if you know how to control the mind, you become the magician. Manjite Jagjit, the secret is inner vision. The vision leads. I made a movie, which I would love to show all of you. In that movie, I make it very clear it's the vision. And this is my secret to yoga, which I'll come to. I am a soul, but I never saw myself. My true self, when you don't have an identity, how will you describe it? How will you know who you are? How will you see who you are? How will you feel who you are when there is no identity? Correct? Now we're going to use the inner eye. It's an E-Y-E-I as well as the alphabet I, me. You get it? The inner I and the real I, my true self. Is that spirit, that being, that is so tiny, we already concluded all this, so tiny. It's a light being, because you have to say light being because it gives energy. Yeah? It gives energy. The body is alive because of it. The mechanisms of the body, blood flow, intestines, nervous system, circulatory system, everything is functioning. The brain is working. Everything, eyes are seeing, ears, everything is functioning because of this light being. It's like a battery. When you put a battery in the robot and you switch it on, it goes tick, 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 tick. Take out the battery and the robot doesn't move. Right? Put the battery, it goes. Or the car. The car is parked. It will not run till somebody goes inside and drives it. So this body cannot move if the driver is not sitting inside it. If the battery is not there. You get it? When the battery is gone out, dead body. When the battery is in, do you see how we are robots? Do you see that? So who are we? What's my true self? Beyond 5 elements? I am an alien on earth. Where do we come from? You're definitely not. If you're invisible and you're not of the 5 elements, you're definitely not from earth, right? Agreed? Welcome all aliens on earth. And we are looking at the sky to look for aliens. Sorry guys, we are the aliens. And this movie shows that. Now we don't have to be afraid of anything because we are the ones we have to be afraid of. Because we don't know ourselves. Who are these spirits that we fear? Who are the souls that we fear? They are our siblings. We are all, as spirits, all one family, right? We came from somewhere, right? That's why Guru Nanak said, Ek Onkar. There's only one. And we come from one world family, and we come from that one. This vision here is a vision of the soul expanded. I'm not so big. This is just to fill, this mind has a video and movie screen. When I say, my mother is loving me and feeding me. Everybody see your mother loving you and feeding you? Yeah? Everybody has a different vision, but it's the mother. Now that vision, that space where you see your mother loving you and feeding you, it's not visible with these eyes. Where is it visible? Inside your mind, there's a screen. Like a real screen, no? Is it a real screen? It's like a movie screen, but it's a real movie screen. It's 3D or 4D or 5D. It's real. It's not, it's all there, multidimensional inside there. Just like the real world outside, correct? Exactly. So there's another world you're having in there that's invisible. Imagine, and you didn't know about it. Oh my God. That is my true self. What's going on in there? Mind, what's going on inside you is who I am. Man jeete jag jeet. Only possible winning the mind is willing the world. That sentence that Baba uses, as well as is in the Guru Nanak uses, means if you win the mind, you win the world. If you win the mind, you win the life you are living in this world. And there's a beautiful sentence in Gurbani, because when I did the basic course of the Raj Yoga, my teacher didn't teach me like this is my way of, I won't say my way of teaching. The way that came to me, and every time I share the Raj Yoga course, it's never the same. I've taught the Raj Yoga basic course and this chapter, Who Am I, like million times, literally, I think, because in the beginning I used to teach 4 times a day. Never got bored, ever. And each time there's something new. And so I always record it. So this session is recorded. So we will send it to you so you can re-listen to it. It's important because what comes out, especially when you're sitting here in this beautiful gathering, in this beautiful space, in this beautiful center created for understanding the spirit. It's a spiritual university. Where are you sitting right now? Universal Spiritual University. There's only one in the world. There's no other institute that's recognized as a university. Spiritual university, not a religion. And we are all, who are we? We are all spirits. We are all souls. We are all atmas. We are all Om. Om is the universal word beyond language. Om is a sound. Soul. Om. Soul is the English word. Atma is Hindi word. Spirits is another definition or another word for soul, right? So these are all words. Ru, another word. Many words in many languages. In Thai, I'll say Vinyan. So there are many words. Om. It's nice. It's a sound. Om. Who am I? Om. What's my identity? Point of light. And Gurbani said, when I did this chapter, I was telling you, all the Gurbani that I learned was coming, awakening inside me and giving me an experience. Man tu jyot swaroop hai. Swaroop is self-identity. Tomorrow I'll be doing a proper session on Gurbani and I will go deeper into these words. So my true identity is that I am a point of light. Jyot. Jyot means light. You are light. Says, oh mind, you are light. But when you read that, oh mind, you are light, It's like die, thee, thou, it doesn't make sense. But now when I'm saying it after having gone through this birth and death, you went through birth and death, everyone just now, right? Did we all go through birth and death? Yeah, because we have to experience that. That's why Guru Tegh Bahadur always talked about death. But we didn't experience it. And looking at your dead body, we all were doing that. We didn't need a near-death experience. Did you need a near-death experience? You all saw Amarjeet lying dead down there, right? Well, you can see yourself as well. Is it scary to see yourself dead down there? No. It's an awakening.
Yeah.
Because one day you are going to be dead. This body is not going with you. Right? And when you were born, did you look like this? Did you look like this? No. You were this much. And then this much, and then this much, and now you're like this, and soon you're going to be old and wrinkled and crinkled. So who are you? Yeah, I know I'm a good actress. it makes it more, you have to use multiple intelligence when you share. I give you a tool. And I did my multiple intelligence in my master's degree in education. But I already knew how to use it before I did it. It means when you have to, my hands, gestures, my eyes, my facial expression, everything is, and my voice fluctuates, everything is adding to what each person is able to receive. Some people will receive through the eyes, some people will receive through the words, some people will receive through my actions, some people will receive through my feelings, some people will receive through my facial expressions. And language, so many people receive in different ways. So I have to have all that so I can touch everybody. And the main thing is, I have to be connected. If I'm not connected, do you want a connection? Do you want a connection? A deep, deep, deep connection? And an easy, easy, fun connection? Who wants an easy and fun connection? And the one person who hasn't done the course, would you like to be connected? Who would you like to be connected to? Well, we're going to do that with you because you're special. So we've decided and concluded that we are, who am I? My true self. Today's topic, my true self. Just this picture says it all, doesn't it? This is me. Who is this? This is me. Don't say point of light. This is our problem. We put it away. Then it becomes knowledge. This is Om. This is me. This is the mirror. In the movie, I start the Rajयोग course in the movie that the teacher does. It's a very short. It's amazing how I was able to do the Rajयोग course in 3-4 minutes in the movie. And the song, Who is God, very quickly. So this is me. Who is this? Me. You. Each one of us. We're all identity same. Our identity is the same. I'm a twinkle, twinkle, little star. Right? I'm a twinkle, twinkle, little point of light. Yeah? So now that we are all twinkle points of light and we don't belong to this world of 5 elements, where do we come from? I'm stepping beyond who am I now, okay? We come from somewhere where souls live. So let's call that realm where we come from, where souls came from and where we will go back to as soul world, right? And if we all have forgotten we are souls and forgotten how to go back to soul world and forgotten the way home, who's going to take us? Who's going to tell us? Because when you come into the birth in the womb of the stomach and you get born and reborn and reborn and you die and you come into the womb again and you die and you live another life and blah 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 and you keep living and live, there must be a time that you have to go home, no? Like the phone is new and it's enjoying, it's doing this, the battery is full, blah blah, and then you charge it and then so it needs to be charged and then it charged and charged and charged till a point that it's not charging anymore now, right? So we also are charging, but we are losing our battery. We can feel what is losing our battery. Who am I, my true self? Now we're coming to my true self. What do I want? What is it that we all want?
Peace.
Beautiful. happiness, peace. Thank you. Nobody said money. Nobody said house. Nobody said.
Love.
But you know, when I was 16, that was what I wanted. Tall, dark, and handsome in a house, and a son who went to school and studied well and topped his class. Wrong. I forgot to tell God I want a son who loves his mother. I forgot to tell God I want a son who loves everybody and who has a heart of gold. I just wanted him to be clever and be able to support get a good wife. Look at us, how we were brought up. And my mother only said, study well, okay? Results report, dekho. Oh, you came first, wow. Oh, you didn't do so well, study harder, okay? Everybody, we are brought up in that generation, no? We listen to our parents and now we listen to our children. Nobody's listening to us. Well, we are the lucky ones. Because when no one listens to us, then God listens to us. We are the dust at everyone's feet. Tomorrow I will touch on that. Sabna ki charna ki tool taao hamare paas. Then you can come to God. So, we are love. You sure we are love, right? We want love. We want peace. We want happiness. We want contentment. We want the power to tolerate and the power to accommodate and to be nice and to be. We want all these good virtues and feelings, correct? If we want that, it means we have tasted it and liked it, right? Because if you haven't tasted it and liked it, you can't want it. So we are clear that we were that. That's why we are missing it. And there's not a single soul on earth who doesn't want love. That means you had it and you've lost it. And that's why you want it again, right? So we were that. So that is what we need to fill up with. Today, if you're sad, if you are depressed, or if you are angry, or it's calm, krodh, lobh, ahankar, is greed, anger, attachment, ego. And what else? Greed, anger, ego, attachment. Calm is lust. The first one, actually. So lust is calm, krodh is anger. It's in that order as well, you know. And attachment is second last, all the women. And ego is all the men. And everyone is ego because we are in the false identity. If you think you are this human body, illusion, the first illusion. I'm a soul. I'm a soul. That's why you know what we all keep saying, Om, 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 till we, and Shanti, Shanti means peace. I'm a peaceful soul, I'm a peaceful. But now we've become so used to saying Om Shanti, we don't think I'm a peaceful soul. We're just saying Om Shanti the way we say hello. Stop. We say Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, without knowing what we are saying. We say Sat Sri Akal without knowing what we are saying. Sat Sri Akal. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Khalsa means pure. We are the Khalsa, mighty, mighty Khalsa. We sing it, but we don't know what we're saying. We think you have to be strong and be brave. And that's fine, but you have to be pure. The meaning of the word Khalsa is pure. What Baba said in the Murli today, pure. We want to be pure. Everybody wants to be pure and innocent. Don't we? Who loves babies, newborns? Everyone. Why? Because so pure, so innocent. Then become a baby. Right? So how to? So where are we from? Where we are from is where all the treasures are, right? So I was talking to you that how will we go back home? We've lost the way home. So there has to be one, it's like the game of hide and seek, no? One person has to come and help, no? And seek you, right? And take you back home. So that's why Guru Nanak said, Ik. There's one soul, same as us, twinkle, twinkle, little star also, that doesn't play a role in this human body, whose role is to take us back home when we have forgotten and fallen and at the end of time. Okay? So that one being is who we call God, who we call Allah, who we call Vaheguru, who we call Akal Purakh, who we call Jehovah, who we call the Almighty, the
Allah.
Divine.
Allah.
Christ.
Yeah. No, not Christ, not Jesus,
Jehovah.
and not Jehovah.
Christian thinks so.
Not any body.
Yeah, exactly.
Any body that has a body
Yeah.
is an alien on earth in 5 elements body. And once you've taken birth in a 5 elements body, you have to come in the cycle of time. You have karmic accounts. Because your mother brought you up, your mother fed you milk, your mother took care of you, you have to pay back. Yeah? So it comes. You are in the quat. Pasge. We are done. We are in the cycle of time now. So to go back home, and then the cycle of time in the beginning was very beautiful. Of course, God didn't send us in a sad old world. Okay. So when we do connection, what we're doing is we're plugging in. You know, the phone is weak and the battery is finished. What do? You plug in. What happens when you plug in? The current from the higher source flows from the higher source to the lower source. This is science, right? Current flows from higher source to lower source, correct? So he is the higher source, we are the lower source. So current will flow from the higher source to the lower source. So there's a soul world. So this golden red realm, this background is sunset, sunrise, we like, right? That, the hues of sunset, sunrise, we like it so much because it's reminding us of soul world. But we didn't remember, of course. We have amnesia. So that's another chapter, how we're never going to get up from this amnesia, by the way. But the Father will wake us up. So I have only a few minutes, so let's do the connection. Yeah, you ready? You're clear of who your true self is? Now that true self is going to use the inner vision and the inner feeling and the inner thought, 3 things. If you want to know if you're connected fully to Baba or to, we call the Supreme Soul, we call that one Supreme Soul, Param Atma, Param Pita, Supreme Father, God Father, all these names, okay? But I'm a soul, so he's Supreme Soul. I'm Atma, he's Paramatma. Okay? So, we're going to use 3 things to connect. 3 faculties of the mind. Thought, feeling, and the secret vision. Welcome to my true self. I am a twinkling point of energy, light. See yourself with your eyes open. Learn to see yourself with your eyes open, because you have to use your mind's eye, the third eye, to see while it's open, so that you can connect while you're driving, you can connect when you're angry, you can connect when you're sad. Do you understand? Your eyes, when you're cooking, anytime you want to. So you practice. Can you see it in your mind while your eyes are open? It's easy right now because your eyes are also looking at it. But if you don't look at it and you practice looking at it and keeping the vision in your mind, you'll be able to hold the vision without looking at it as well. Because now you know, this is me. Who am I? My true self. I'm a twinkling point of light. Sparkling. Beautiful. And I give energy to this whole body. This whole body is alive and moves because I reside. Where? In the center of the forehead, where I see myself. That is the seat of the soul. Don't close your eyes, because it's so soothing. You'll fall asleep and you won't have a connection. Keep your eyes open, look at this point and hold the inner vision. This is me. This is my true self. This is my true identity. And this little point of energy, soul that I am, is giving life force to this whole body, keeping me alive. And I'm from soul world, so I take a moment, recognizing my true self. I reside behind these eyes, in the center of the forehead. Where I see myself is where I reside in this human body. I give life force to the body. The arms move, the legs, all the 5 senses is because I reside in this body. I'm not the body. I am the spirit, the light being, life-giving energy, Sebang point. I have lost my powers. I need love, peace. I take a moment and I fly up to a realm, soul world, golden red realm, beautiful realm. And in that beautiful golden red realm of soul world, Supreme Soul resides. Also another twinkling point of light, exactly like me. I am a soul, he is a soul. The only difference is I have lost my powers and he hasn't lost his powers. So he's the higher source, I am the lower source. I meet him in my mind, I meet him, and power flows from the higher source to the lower source. I receive love, peace, energy, contentment, joy, bliss, and fill up with all his virtues and inner powers that I need so much in this life to be able to live happily. And I take a step and spread that as rays to the world and to the globe below. While I, twinkle little star, stay connected with twinkle, twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. That's the description of God. So I am a star and he is the supreme star, and we meet in union. And this union is called Yog. Yog. And Raj Yog is when you receive and you become the Raj of your own mind. You become the master because you know who you are and you fill up with what you want. And what you want is love, peace, joy, all that you are and you forgot and lost. Stay in this vision. The vision holds the connection. So as long as I'm holding the vision that I'm of this point of light, this is me and Baba. We call Supreme Soul is long word, we say Baba, for he is my father. So me and Baba. I will play one song